I know for a fact that it's a yellow belly sunset, but I think it's also got orange dream. We found out we had orange dream in our sunsets that we didn't really realize that we had, and then Leviathan kind of cued us in on that with the genetic testing and all that.
But yeah, man, welcome back to the Snake Trap Sessions. I am so excited to be back. Rise and grind, ladies and gentlemen. It's that Saturday morning at Daytona VIP. It's about to go down. It's good, everybody. It's your boy MJ up in the building. Welcome back to another episode of the Trap Reptile Vlogs. We are at Daytona, popping my Daytona cherry. It's about to go down. It is early VIP openings right now, so everyone's just now getting at their booth, settled in, but it is game time, folks. If this is your first time tapping in, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, drop a comment. Let me know what booth you think is the most fireest booth at Daytona. Let's not waste any time. I got the family, the Villarino family right now. B Unit, Big E, Top G, and his wife Lizette. Are you guys ready or what?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
First time. All right, Milo's going to be displaying the snakes in his hands for us while I record. So
takes me a while to wake up.
Yeah, let's get cracking. People are getting set up, and we're going to look at what booths we want to hit up first. But you guys are in for a treat, man. Daytona 2024. Let's go.
10 seconds later.
What'd you say? What the fuck did you say? Yeah, I heard you wishful thinking, you ball fluff. Oh, but you are a ball. You're a scumbag. You're fucking import trash.
Bro, what's the point of talking so much shit?
Guys, first stop is the WHS Reptiles booth, and I gotta say, what's up, Billy? Good to see you here. Dawn's here, the whole family's here. Channy's over there doing her business. But Billy, what the heck is going on, man? This is very, very impressive. We're talking a little bit about the shredder gene, and I don't know much of it. I've heard Justin talk about it, but why don't you start breaking down what you were just showing us here with this new ball python that you're displaying?
So shredder enhances a little bit with a little bit of color, but it also is similar to Hurricane.
Okay.
But we've already had it tested for Hurricane, so it's different. It's not Trick or Hurricane Blitz, any of that. If we go down to, so here we have Pompeii, and this is the project that's like, it's fire shredder, black pastel, red stripe. We do not think at all that it has spot nose now, yellow belly clown. So we do not think it has spot nose, but it's just really distorting the pattern. If you come over to just a normal fire Pompeii.
And Pompeii has spot nose in it? Like the
yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right, got it.
So we have the fire Pompeii, we have the Pompeii, and then we have this that does not have spot nose. We do not think at all. Justin does not think it's there, and I can't see it either now that you see these.
Right.
But you can see what Hurricane's doing versus a normal fire Pompeii.
So you're pretty confident Shredder, Hurricanes are completely different morphs. These are different
because we tested one of our best shredders for Hurricane, and we ended up with absolutely negative results.
I mean, but these results are really, really awesome right here. All same clutch, different clutch.
The Pompeis are out of one clutch, and then this is a whole different clutch.
Yeah, and I gotta ask your opinion, Billy, because there are a lot. I work with chocolate and a little bit of Wookie. People are saying Wookie and chocolate do the exact same thing. What's your opinion on that?
So I see chocolate being a little. Chocolate to me is a little cleaner, where you see a little more edging and a little more of like a little more granity look to the Wookiee stuff, to me.
Right. Yeah, this stuff's just incredible, Billy. And I mean, you've been at it for what, 3 years now? You guys been having the Rice family logo and everything? It's been about 3 years?
Yeah, about 3 years with Rice family. With Rice Reptiles, we've been about 3 years with Justin. So our business has been 10 years.
Right, but as far as the branding and all that goes, it's, as far as taking it to this level, it's been about 3 years, right?
It's been about 3 years.
Well, that's awesome, man. Very exciting stuff, and yeah, I'm really happy for you guys. You guys are killing it, Billy.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
What's up, man? MJ.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I watch your videos and stuff.
Oh wow, nice. I like the sides. Yeah, and the sides. That is good.
With this lace stuff though, all of this stuff's gonna look better in another.
Oh yeah, for sure. That ages great.
It does. It's amazing. I keep telling everybody, you know, like people are.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, this is the fullest I've ever seen your table for sure. Have you done any visual white lace stuff? Look at that. That is so clean. It's almost like DG, but like cooler.
Man, we're running our clown lines like we're running like, well, even our pods and everything. We're gonna run lace just like it's DG. Then we're also gonna do our DG stuff,
Right.
and then we're gonna mix it too.
Dude, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, so this is the first white lace that I've hit, and yeah, geez, that's just kind of throwing the filming over there.
I like how busy it is too.
Yeah,
That busy is what I'm in, but it looks clean.
yeah. It's just a gene with no downside, you know.
Yeah.
There's no downside. The super form of it's better.
Yeah.
Anything you put it in is going to be better. It's just
God.
there's no downside.
I love it,
All right, Krista, it's your first Daytona, all right? And guys, please go follow Neuroi Exotics, and she's also the female host on every Sunday, Girls Who Love Reptiles podcast. But dude, how do you feel? You're at Daytona, we're on Saturday, VIP, it's early morning, but we're here. Tell us how you feel.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm actually tired from last night. Stayed up late talking.
Oh,
to
you
everybody,
probably
but-
rocked out last night, didn't
Yeah,
you?
How
yeah.
does it feel to be a superstar?
Not a superstar. I'm just getting to meet everybody. This is the most important thing, is networking and talking to other people, putting a face to the name, because
Yeah.
it's all virtual kind of at this point. You associate people with their business name, but the
Yeah.
face-to-face is like so important.
Yeah, you definitely had a light on your face last night as far as the excitement being around people that you've been watching on the computer or watching on your phone for years, and now to see all these people in person, how does it feel?
There's no way to describe it, honestly. Seriously, there's just not. I've been so excited to come to this trip, and last night it met all my expectations, and it's awesome.
Now, would you recommend anyone coming to a show like this, especially if they're brand new into the hobby?
Oh yeah, I think it's needed.
Right.
You know, if you don't come to the shows, nobody's gonna put a face to the name, associate you. It's hard to get your kind of foot in and
Right.
meet people and get to that level you ultimately want to achieve as a breeder. So.
That's what's up. Excited to have you here, Krista.
Yeah,
That's my girl,
thank you.
man. Let's go. All right, guys. Rice booth is down. We got Timberline that's there. A bunch of people are still setting up, but we're gonna find that next booth that's ready to get ready to get previewed. A lot of great heat here at the Daytona show 2024. So let's find that next booth. And in between Steve Morris and Jeremy Boz, man, look at this bike. This bike is
Fucking
epic.
bid on
Holy
it.
shit! Give us some money. Give us some money. What an awesome bike, man. This is fucking sick. Mike at Sunsets, Big Dog's Table here. Has some really cool stuff. We got Australian olives, Macklots. This is the stuff I recommend getting into, folks. Rhino rat. That's awesome, man. Texas Indigos. Walrus. That's cool. Let me know if you see anything like crazy. Like, let me know what the crazy stuff's at. These are cool. I like these. That's nifty. Black pastel, red stripe, DG. That's nice.
What up?
This is just the
Voodoo. Everyone asks about the voodoo.
Sell to you, dummy. You can't stand there with him.
I'll talk later, bye.
All right, thank you.
Did he have more this year?
Apparently, yeah, these are nice.
600 or something. That's supposed to be like 1,000.
Oh, look at that.
Where do you put him?
I don't know. That back room. That back room was busy.
Anyway.
What's up, boys? What's up, Chad?
Oh, good morning.
I'll catch y'all in a while.
Wow, look at that. Dude, holy shit.
Spread it out. I'll spread it out.
I'm doing my hands because I've been holding nasty shit.
I haven't held anything, so.
Holy
Look at this
cow,
thing.
look at that thing, man.
That's a June 1st hatch.
Oh,
June
man.
1st.
Yeah.
Look how big it is already.
feeding the fuck
Holy
out of it, dude.
cow,
I
dude.
think it's unlimited food, man.
And this is a male or a female?
That's a female. They're both girls. That's a pastel DG puzzle to a double het pairing. I got 2 females.
So you were mentioning, and shout out, hey, by the way, awesome show, Chad. Your show was
Thank you.
amazing. One for the books, literally. I don't think I've ever seen a ball python podcast be so like just interesting and fun to watch. But you made so many good points, man. You recently hatched out some red stripe,
Yeah.
right? And you're under the impression that a lot of red stripes may be being misid'd on Morph Market. And
I think are we talking about the conversation with not red stripe but redhead?
redhead, my bad.
Redhead, yes.
Redhead, not red stripes.
I think so. I can't say for sure, but I've hatched just a couple of clutches of red stripe clown stuff so far.
Yeah.
And the expression that I'm seeing is a lot different than some of the expression I'm seeing online on some of the snakes I've seen ID'd.
Right.
So I don't know if there are some that are very low expression, that
Right.
people are better than me at IDing, or they're being mis-ID'd. I'm not sure.
Do you have any redhead here?
I do. Let's walk down here. Here's a single female, and this is literally just from a redhead het clown to a clown pairing, so no mistaking any other things in this animal. It's a
Can we
single
look at
gene.
this one as well?
Yeah.
So, Chad's showing us some of his redhead stuff.
I'm just gonna lock that one back.
You're good. That's cool. So just a redhead, right? There's nothing else. Just a redhead, right?
Just redhead clown.
Dude,
Wow,
this
that's
is sick, bro.
impressive, bro.
And I would assume that's just a real high expression one. I wouldn't expect them all to look that way. But they should look like something similar, I would think, not a normal clown. If they look like a normal clown, I don't think they're a redhead.
I mean, it looks like a designer blackhead. Like it looks like
Sure.
almost like
Maybe
blackhead, but
maybe bongo.
yeah, but
something
cooler.
similar.
Like you know, that rusty, and then it's more busier. I love it. And look at the dorsal. Look at
There's
the
more clutches to hatch. Hopefully hit some cool stuff.
Chad, is it okay if I bring myself up?
Yeah, man. Sure.
This is a beautiful snake.
Thanks, buddy.
Now, how's the paint stuff going, Chad?
My paint stuff this year, only half my girls went, and they're being made for triple hats. So I didn't try to make paints. I have 2 more females that I never even really paired much that I'm breeding to paint now. So
Right.
I'll make a couple clutches of visuals just to sell to everybody, because
feel
people
like-
ask me about them a lot.
I feel like paint's been your baby ever since bringing you on the show years ago.
Yeah.
But where do you feel like you'll hit the point with paint where you're going to see a lot of it on your table?
Probably 2 more years.
More years.
I have double hats and stuff I made last year. I'm making a couple clutches of triple hats this year.
Right.
So once those are adults, I'll make some more like regular paint stuff in the meantime. But
Right.
once those triples and doubles start to pair up, and I start to hit some double and triple visuals, then
Right.
hopefully it'll be 2 or 3 years.
Now, listen, last question for you. Hypo paint, $25,000 snake, right? Is that?
I think it was 12.
Oh, 12,000.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Now, what do you think about that price as far as marketing that
I mean,
project?
why wouldn't it be?
Right.
You know, it's a hot recessive now. Hypo, like it just works and it's visually appealing. Why wouldn't a new double recessive have a price tag like that? I agree with it.
Right.
You know?
Well, people on the edge of their seats for that paint stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
So they're going to be coming to Chad Holker's Herps. Appreciate you, Chad. Thank you. All right, guys. Winston, WHS Reptiles in the building. And the legendary Brock Wagner back here hanging out. What's up, Brock?
How are you doing?
Good to see you, buddy.
Good seeing you, MJ.
Daytona's, you're no stranger to the show, right?
No, this is my 20th show.
20th show.
Yeah, I've been here since '04.
Man, well, congrats on
I
that.
think I'm kind of an OG here.
You think?
Yeah, and Wayne he took my spot away from me over there, and he put me over here because of a post office issue. So now I'm in the corner. Put Brock in the corner. Yeah, and then Wayne don't care.
Yeah.
We found out Wayne don't care.
What'd you bring, by the way, Brock? Anything you're excited to show off people?
You bet. It's really, really early in the season for us, so we haven't hatched out a whole lot of stuff. I mean, this sunset is probably like, everybody, the people coming over to my table, they said, "Hey, this is freaking badass." I don't know what it all has in it. I know for a fact that it's a yellow belly sunset, but I think it's also got orange dream. We found out we had orange dream in our sunsets that we didn't really realize that we had, and then Leviathan kind of cued us in on that with the genetic testing and all all that.
But it's head lab.
Oh, yeah, it's also pot. Yeah, this is 66% het lavender.
You just put 88.
It could be, couldn't it? It really screams. So this is a good looking snake.
It's been a few months since you've been on the show. How do you feel like the sunset market's doing right now? Like, since all the, haters and people who love it, how do you feel personally about the sunset market?
You're one of my haters.
No, I'm a fun hater.
You are a fun hater. No,
I balanced them out a little bit, bro.
I appreciate that. We still show you the hypo here too, because everyone loves the hypo.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong.
In fact, can we agree, MJ, that the hypo is better than the DG?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. All right. So look at the hypo.
Oh, wow, look at that.
So I can't wait to put this in clown. I can't wait to do this in my puzzles. Hopefully very soon we
You
should.
bring the star?
No.
No.
I hope very
soon, right?
very yes, he's actually a breeder now. So
wow, look at that head. What
very
the
very
heck is
soon
going
I
on
hope
with
to
that?
make the Sunset Ghost puzzle.
Bro, I love that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I don't even know what color to call that head. What is? I mean, that
It
is unreal.
Isn't that kind of unreal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting how DG, okay, let's just take the bell complexes. Does Desert Ghost work well with butter and Mojave? No, not really. It's really weird how Desert Ghost, I think MJ said it once on one of your podcasts, you're like, you got a DG is great, blah, 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 but it's not for everything. I remember you said that during
Hypo's for everything. I feel like, in a sense. Like, Hypo could go a lot further than DG.
Yeah.
And it's obviously showing that.
Yeah.
Because this DG Sunset doesn't look this sick.
No.
I'll say that much.
Sick.
No.
I love that.
This is top tier right here.
Yeah.
How's the Sunset Puzzle doing, Brock?
He's doing great.
Yeah.
He's a breeder now, and we hope to make some more here this year. So I'm super excited about that, and I can't wait to plug him into some stuff. So
That might be my favorite 2G company.
Yeah. And all you Sunset lovers, man, get Sunset from the best. Brock's been doing
I'm the
it.
OG. I'm the original.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Exactly. Respect to you, Brock.
Thanks, buddy.
That's beautiful, man.
Thanks, guys.
Hands down, one of my favorite tables at Daytona, and it's because it's the man Brian Susan in the building.
What's up, everybody?
Good to have you, man.
Yeah, man, it's good to be here.
So your biggest table display yet at a Daytona or any show? I mean, this is a lot of stuff,
Ever.
bro.
This is my biggest display ever, most amount of animals. This is my first time having 4 species of tree monitors.
Wow.
All that I produced. We've got blues, yellows, bomai, and we have cordensis. So really pumped to have those. In the past, I've only had blues and yellows.
Right.
I've got some captive bred abronia that I produced, which I'm pumped about. We've got 2 different females here from 2 different bloodlines producing these consistently.
And they could start off in something like this, like a baby, or like, what do you recommend cage-wise for an
I
abronia?
set up the babies in these from the get-go, and I raise them up until they get to the point where they outgrow them, and then they go into a larger enclosure. Same screen, Reptibreeze, UV on top. So they're doing great. I've brought more geckos than I've ever had. We've got Leachianus, we've got Kahua, we've got killer gargoyle geckos, we've got some Australian stuff. We've got a little bit of everything here. So yeah, I'm pumped.
Wow, man, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
look at this thing. Check that out. We'll talk about some fire.
oh my gosh.
That is a killer.
So what would this thing end up looking like? Like, it's going to keep that splotchy
Yeah,
red?
it's
or
going to keep this, just going to get bigger. At this point, it's pretty much gained most of the color it's going to have.
And what do you call something like that?
That's a really nice super blotch gargoyle
blotch
gecko.
Oh,
So you've
this
got your
one
super
too, man.
blotches. Yeah, that's a killer.
Whoa.
That's a killer. So you get those, and you get your red stripes, of course. Got a lot of nice red stripes.
This is more textbook as far as gargoyle stuff.
It's
Projects
just a
go?
different morph, just a different color variation.
Right.
Brought some amazing Kahua.
Yeah, let's look at these,
some
man.
real
Look at these
ballers.
chewies right here. These are baller.
That's a
Look at
really
that.
nice super white.
And how are you feeling about the chewy game right now? I mean, obviously you're thick into
I
it, but
love it.
how do you feel about the growth behind people keeping chewies?
It's great. And when people ask me as far as like investments, if you're looking into the new cow stuff, I mean, just look at how many listings there are on Morph Market, which area has the most amount to grow. If It's kind of saturated with crested geckos, obviously. Tons of gargoyle geckos, tons of lychees. Kahua, there's the least amount. So if you're looking for a project where you're not going to have as much competition, and that's also because of the production with Kahua. They're not producing as much as a crested gecko.
Right.
So I think there's a lot of room to grow with Kahua. It's a staple for me. It was the foundation for my business was Kahua. So I love them.
So what do you look for in the perfect Kahua, or what's your like aim? Like when, because I mean these things look crazy. You got light ones, you got fired up ones.
Yeah.
Like what is the end goal for this?
It
you know?
really depends on which direction you want to go. Obviously, people are pushing for stuff that's really high white. So here you've got some pastels with the white. But as we were talking about yesterday, I mean, you want to start out at the beginning, and some people just love these. Some people love just green animals. So you can get high colors with high white. This is a super white. A super white meaning it has 50% or more body whites on the animal versus what we started out with back in the day. This is a green base animal.
But that's what they are in the wild.
Yeah, you see this more so in the wild. You're not going to see something like that in the wild. You'll see animals with white collars. People have photographed in the wild, but you know, a lot of people love greens too. So you've got a lot of room for different types of projects with Kahua. So, and a green animal's awesome. Like, who doesn't love a green camouflage mossy animal? They're called the mossy prehensile tailed gecko, and that's why.
Yeah.
So, really cool animals.
And I definitely got the chewy itch because of Brian. I got to tell you, these things are just so neat. I am raising a female from Brian, and it's the funnest things to take out and and just interact with.
Yeah, dude, super polymorphic. So for me, I love variety within a species. So if you can hatch stuff out and get different looks, different colors. Here's another one with some kind of peachy orange. But you can get reds, you can get orange, pink, you can get green, you can get purple. I've got some purple ones at home. So lots of cool color variety with the chewies. They're just awesome. They're
so
sweet.
neat.
So
Badass, dude.
yeah.
So Brian's gonna show another species of geckos that he works with. I gotta say, other than the chewies, this is something I'm very, pretty geeked out over. And I've seen adults on the vlog. You can see adults on Brian Susan's vlog on the channel, but he's gonna be showing us some of the baby ones, and I guess that's a sub-adult, or is that an adult?
So we've got two different species here.
Oh, two different species.
This is
Wow.
Phylurus amnicola, the riverine leaf-tailed gecko. And this right here is Saltaria celebrosus, which is your rough-throated leaf-tailed gecko. Neither one of these are full-grown. This animal gets to the size of an adult lychee as far as length. Not as much girth or weight, but the length, it's a huge gecko when it's full-grown. This guy here is going to be about the same size as an adult crested gecko. Also, not as girthy, but for your length, that's what you're looking at. For geckos, you're going to notice that they don't have your typical toe pads. These guys actually have claws, but they can hang on to you very well having those claws also. So upside down, it doesn't matter. But they're beautiful animals. Same temperature regime as like your crested geckos, your new-cal geckos. The only thing with these guys is that they're strict insect eaters, so you can't give them any of the diet.
I'm okay with that. I'm over that powder stuff.
But this right here, man, these guys they're like crested geckos as far as production. Really good production, cricket eaters for both of them.
Oh, they both just eat crickets.
Yeah,
Got it.
And they're you keep them in the 70s. Very simple.
Wow.
Very easy geckos.
What about reproduction on these?
For the amnicola, you're gonna get anywhere up to, I've had 5 clutches in a season. Your salabrosis, you're looking at more of like 3 clutches a season, sometimes 4.
Like 1 or 2 eggs,
each clutch is 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but very easy to care for. A lot of people think of leaf-tailed geckos with your Madagascan genus, the Europlatus.
Yeah.
These are way easier than your Europlatus. Super easy, super durable. Just because they're Australian. Your Europlatus, you look at them wrong. Sometimes they drop on you.
So, I mean, would you have perches or stuff for them to climb on it in the perfect enclosure?
So
How would you set that up?
So perfect enclosure for this, once it gets older, you're looking at a 12 by 12 by 18. And I put cork flats in there. So even if you wanted to go super basic, you take 2 cork flats, lay them against each other at a slant. They slip in between them, come out at night to hunt.
Right.
Same with your salabrosis. It's going to be the same thing. So 12 by 12 by 18 for adults, and these are 18-24 for adults because they get so much bigger. But
That's
very
awesome.
simple care. They don't need any special UV. You could put lighting on them just for your own aesthetic pleasure. But other than that, Pretty cool. So those are your leaf tails.
All right.
And then we also have some really cool, one of my favorites. I mean, it's on my logo
Spiny,
up there.
yeah,
which
this thing
your
is so cool.
Northern spiny tail gecko.
I love these.
Which these guys are awesome. It's kind of hard to see the detail. These are younger animals, but they've got eye spines, tail spines, and they're just one of the coolest geckos in the world, in my opinion. And these guys, full grown, you're looking at about that big, about as thick around, maybe as your pinky. So,
And husbandry is pretty easy on these guys as
these
well?
guys are a little bit step up. They need UV, they need heat, so you want to keep them hot. You know, you want to keep them like an Australian monitor almost as far as your heat. But I'll keep them in a 12 by 12 by 18 with a bunch of sticks, vertical sticks, and they just hang on to them. And the cool thing is you'll see them basking during the day, unlike a lot of your geckos that are hiding during the day.
They're active in the daytime.
They're out in the open during the day,
Right.
but active at night.
Wow.
So they'll sleep on top of a branch out in the middle of, out in the open.
And these aren't really worked with right now, right? I mean, this is kind of like a, kind of a fresh, thing to get your hands on as far as rarity.
Yeah, there's not a. I'm probably there's me and one other person who's really producing them consistently in the States. There's
Right.
not a lot of folks, and they really are pretty easy to keep.
Oh man, another really amazing species of geckos.
Yeah.
You're on another level, my man. I gotta say, this is definitely one of my favorite tables. Almost at any show. If you are at a show, this is straight where I go to, man. It's been like that since Tinley. So why don't we end things with your favorite tree monitor that you have displayed?
All right, let's do it. I mean, it's hard to pick favorites. I'll say off the gate, yellows are my favorite always. But we did bring some Bomai.
Yeah, you did.
And they're hiding, but the Bomai that we have in here are some of the first captive bred Bomai that are in the U.S. There's one other clutch that was produced this year that popped out a month before these guys, but otherwise you're looking at pretty much two people who have captive bred these in the States, me being one of them.
Parker, right?
Yep, Parker had that other clutch that popped out, which are stunning animals.
Yeah.
And then we got some Cordensis that are here that are awesome, which
They'll come out later,
are
right?
also hiding. Everybody's hiding.
I could come. I'll get B-roll shots of them when they're out
Yeah,
later.
but the yellow that's in here is fire. It is like this thing hatched out yellow from my pair 2 animals, and this thing is just neon. So yeah, they're all great. They're all great.
All right, guys, do not miss this guy's table. Sundown Reptiles at Daytona. As a pleasure. Nice talking to you, Brian,
Thanks,
and
MJ.
good luck
Thanks,
this weekend.
everybody. Hope to see you.
Yeah, man. George Emde Reptiles, definitely a veteran in the game, and we're at his table. What's up, George?
Not much, man. Thanks for swinging by.
You have such a great quality here on your tables.
Thanks,
anything
man.
anything you're most excited about displaying today?
I guess the one that's gotten a lot of attention, even though it's not a reproducible animal, I think is just this really unusual chimera paradoxy thing. So it was OD ultra male pied in a double head, so still not 100% sure what it was. We got shed skin out waiting for some testing results. But it just
ultra male.
Yeah, so it looks like it could be ultra male.
Banana. That's
Could be-
ultra male.
No, it's ultra male. Yeah, it could be pied. It could be a visual. I'm not real sure. So something different is fun to look at.
Yeah, man. And like I said, you've been no stranger to Daytonas. How many Daytonas have you done so far?
I still have my original badge from the very first Daytona, number
Wow.
1. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So as far as vending, about 8 years, full-on vending,
Right.
So I've hit every one from Orlando to Daytona, so I've seen a lot come through.
You and I met at Tinley, I believe, right? Or was it Tinley, or was it what show have we've never met?
No, because I was at Tinley last year, but I don't know if you were there.
That's right.
Yeah, and then you were supposed to come to Daytona, but it didn't work out. So this is the first time we've actually met. Yeah.
So I've been to both shows now, and I gotta say, Daytona, there's nothing like it, man. Like the vibe here, the people.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
this is an
fun,
awesome
man.
show.
Yeah. The beach is right there. You can walk out. You're on the sand in 5 minutes. There's so much to do. The bars, the restaurants, man. It's a fun place. It really is. It's a good
Yeah,
time.
man. Well, have a great weekend,
Yeah,
and
man.
we need you back on Trap Talk.
Absolutely,
People
dude.
want that round too, so
Anytime,
we'll talk,
man.
George. George
Yeah,
MD Reptiles, guys, give him a follow.
For USARK, I had a guy.
Oh, look at that.
Hand carved this. He's an artist right here.
Oh,
he,
that's
he
awesome.
agreed to do a chameleon board. So this is going to be for USARK Saturday night, tonight's auction. So something different. We're in Daytona. We thought it'd be a great place for a surfboard in Daytona. So if you come to the auction, you'll be able to make a bid on this one-of-a-kind commissioned piece of artwork. So really cool, real surfboard, hand carved, and clear coated. So it'll be at the auction tonight.
Real big on you for supporting US Arc,
yeah,
man.
man.
Thank you so much,
You got it.
George.
Thanks for
Appreciate it,
coming
man.
by.
Yep. All right, the infamous Josh Jackie, ball python shed. Emilio stole the keys somehow, and no, he didn't steal a snake.
No klepto.
Got him! Got him!
No klepto.
He got the keys, but he did not steal a snake. He's not that type. All right, Emilio, what do we got going on here?
pastel OD Ultra Puzzle Head Clown. Look at this.
Wow.
Damn, she turned on me a little bit. Or he. Look at that.
Whoa, dude, look at that.
Josh ain't playing, bro. Come here, Josh. Where you at?
So what was the pairing on this snake, Josh?
So this was pastel OD triple head ultramel puzzle clown times pastel OD triple head ultramel puzzle clown.
So there's
I
pastel
have
in
three-
this for sure.
So yeah, pastel OD is my guess on this. The animal is. I didn't test it for the genes. I just did the quick clown test.
Right.
But yeah, made the couple animals. I think we're good on it.
And this isn't a visual. No, it is a visual.
That's a visual ultramel
It's head
OD
clown.
pastel. Yep, and it is 100% head clown.
So what's your take on visual puzzle clowns as not being it? Like, do you feel like if this was a visual clown, it wouldn't look this good?
I actually think some of the puzzle clown stuff is going to look good eventually, but I think we're going to need to get some busy genes into it.
Dude, look at that.
This is my jam right here.
That's a beautiful, just
Puzzle Ultramil?
solid animal.
Head clown as well, or is it?
Yes, 100% head clown. Test
Yeah,
it.
these are no joke.
Now,
Josh.
that said, the pastel adds
It is amazing for pastel.
the better pattern.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Right there. Right. Kind of put your hand back. Yeah, right, just like that. That's perfect. Look at the quality in that.
Yeah, very rich, very good contrast.
And I feel like the richer the better, right? Like
Yeah,
it's like that's something you look for in a ball python nowadays is that richness.
Yeah, for sure.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Anything-
we want our adults to look like babies.
right. That's the whole. That's the new thing.
For sure.
Anything else you're very excited about having here tonight or today, Josh?
I've got a lot of puzzle DG stuff. I finally made some DGs that are even head puzzle. I love my puzzle project. It's kind of something I started 5 years ago, and I just haven't looked back on it. And so yeah, I've got some redhead. I got a really cool redhead clown. This is the first time this one's been here.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Black pastel Leo spot nose yellow belly. That's what I'm guessing it is as of right now. It's a really unique, really cool animal.
Check your locker. That's actually important.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's dope.
That redhead right there. That's nice. Well, always impressive to see your display, Josh. You're always killing it on many levels, man. And you really put in work, bro, man. You really do.
You guys are great.
Ball Python Shed, guys, check them out, please. Shout out to Lomi West and Trenton right here. These guys are killing it. Exotics Unlimited. Over 100 species of spiders. These guys do not play. Please go check them out. Exotics Unlimited. Look at this. Killing it. These guys are on fire, man. I cannot not visit the one and only legendary Tom Harbin from Tom Harbin Reptiles. Rest in peace, Tom. This is really emotional, man, not being able to see you. The legend carries on, the brand carries on. Tom Harbin Reptiles here at Daytona. We're gonna look at some of his Monarch stuff. Show us some of Tom's beautiful Monarch stock that you wanted to check out.
Monarch
Wow, look at that.
Look at that Monarch G-String. That's dope.
They're coming out.
Yeah.
We got about 150 babies.
Is that a Monarch?
At GS.
That didn't hit as much last
Head
year.
GS or it's a
50%
visual?
success rate. So this year, I
This
think
one.
he was going to beat the odds by breeding everything. Everything hit. So we got snakes coming out of our ears.
Good. Very good. Hopefully the market picks back up and it's going to go well.
Oh man. Rest in peace, legendary Tom Harbin. What a guy, man. You're missed, Tom. You're definitely missed.
Super nice guys.
All right, Steve Morphs, who you'll be back at Trap Talk at some point, right?
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
thank you. As long as we can make that official. But yeah, listen, great working with your zebra stuff. I'm looking to display or show some of your zebra stuff on the vlog. So why don't you show us here, Steve, what's going on?
Okay, I'll show you my highlight for this year so far.
Oh, this thing's badass.
This is a fire yellow belly zebra. Actually turned out way better than I ever thought it was going to turn out.
Fire
and
yellow belly zebra.
That's it.
Wow, folks. Visual zebra that looks amazing.
Yeah.
And it kept the pattern.
It kept the
Fire
pattern.
didn't blow it
Yeah.
up.
It doesn't have the banding. If I add pastel to it, it'll definitely add that.
So you recommend pastel and zebra?
Yes, 100%.
Wow.
Pastel doesn't work with everything, but it does work with zebra, and it's nice that there are still some genes that it does work very well.
Want to show these guys?
Yeah, this
I
is-
like both of them.
This is our dream, no pastel.
I love this. Yeah.
Orange dream zebra with a lot of size.
Wow, that's a big size. Yeah, that's a big snake. It's a male or female?
It's a female.
Wow.
She's not even a year yet.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's nice, man.
They put on weight
It's not even
very
a
well.
year
They
yet?
eat very good. Yeah. I'll show you. And this is the pastel. Pastel really brings out the banding a little bit more. Look at it from the side.
Okay.
You can see the side step
Yeah,
pattern
I can
off of
see
it.
that now.
Where it gets the zebra.
That's nice, bro.
Hopefully this year we're going to see the DG zebra, maybe the Ultramel zebra, and maybe the clown.
Right. No,
Possibly.
there's been no hypo zebra stuff yet.
Yes, hypo has been out for a little while. Adam Chelsea has done a lot of it.
Okay.
There's a lot of other people that have bought into it, and they're actually doing with the hypo. Hypo works very well with it.
Right.
I haven't really found anything that hasn't worked well with it. I
Right.
think now I want to start bringing the dark into it.
Right.
Blackhead, black pastel, different things like that, just to see how it reacts with that.
Right. And I was talking to Chad, and I was talking about how, you know, paint's his baby, you know, like he loves paint. Zebra's your baby, you know, like you've passionately worked a lot of hard work into the zebra. Where do you feel like you will be at with zebra as far as like, you know, like where you have the stuff that you feel like, okay, I'm here where I'm at with zebra, like this is where I want to be?
I think right now I have the groundwork for what I want. Now I just have to concentrate on the better males that I really want to put to them. Because I have double heads for the TSK. I got clown, hypo, Ultramel, Desert Ghost, and there's probably a couple more that I can't remember right now. One I'd really like to see though is a puzzle. A puzzle zebra I think will be badass.
And how far is that from maybe something that you could hit?
It depends on if I can do a collaboration with somebody else. Because
Okay,
I have the girls,
right.
I just don't have the males.
Wow. Okay.
So-
If anyone's out there, man, hit up
It
Steve
is.
Morphs, man, please. Right on, Steve. Good luck this weekend. Appreciate everything. This is every DG investor's nightmare right here. This guy right here. Holy shit. Cheapest DG stuff you'll find at the show.
Bulking, man.
All right, always bulking. Bob Vu, what's up, buddy?
What's going on,
Daytona, how excited are you?
It's great, man. Look at this crowd, man.
Yeah.
We had like a long line this morning just waiting to get in. So
Yeah.
it's fun. It's exciting. All the best breeders are here.
You look really fresh. You get sleep last night?
Yeah, I got back to the room at 1:30. Yeah, so I got
Is your
up-
wife here or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
she's,
that makes sense.
Yeah, she'll be here in a little bit. She comes in for like an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, well, it's never a disappointing moment at your table. What do you have here excited to show some of the people who couldn't make it to the show?
Let's zoom this way real
Let's go.
quick.
Sorry.
Golly, so this is all our setup here. We bring a ton of stuff. Brought some really nice animals. These are like some new project animals. I really think Bongo Azanthic DG is going to be good down the road. So we brought some hets out that we made. DG Azanthic clown stuff for down the road. These are hets and stuff, but I was like, I'm so excited about this stuff because I think this is like the future of the industry is these double, triple recessives that stack well.
Right.
You know, you don't want to add 15 genes to an animal. You want genes that act well together. You know, Orange Dream, Desert Ghost, Pied stuff. Once you add new genes to it, a super form and all of that. So we're down the road, man. Double recessives is where it's going to be at. So we're excited.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, overall, as far as anything that's double or triple visual, do you have any of that stuff here?
Yeah, I brought mostly double visuals.
Right.
All of my triples and hets and stuff, I pretty much held back for myself. I'm a hoarder.
Right.
And you have to be in this industry. You have to be your best customer, you know?
Right. It's competitive out there, right?
For sure.
And the only way you're going to be keeping up is being your best customer, I feel like.
Sure. You got to keep your best 10% or whatever it is, whatever the percentage you have set up, and keep upgrading every year.
Now, you're working with DG Clown Exantic stuff, right? What is on the agenda for maybe this year, the next year, as far as what you're looking forward to making?
So I already have a visual. I have the DG Azanthic Clown already.
Right.
Adding new genes to it and figuring out which genes make sense the most.
Yeah.
So you want contrast, you want spot nose, you want black pastel, you want that stuff. But then maybe go off of that beaten path and maybe go something that hasn't been done. But the problem with that also is like you're trying to add one gene to a triple recessive project. It's still going to take you 4 years.
Right.
So right now we're adding spot nose, enchi, leopard, black pastel, stuff like that, and then wanting to incorporate some newer stuff that hasn't been done. It will take some time, but again, we'll do this vlog again in 4 years, and I'll show you the new stuff.
Yeah, man, it's never going to be a disappointment. I'm telling you. All right, last question. What is one thing you wouldn't put in VPI Exantic?
In the VPI Xanthic, I don't believe Fire would do well because
Wow.
Fire is already a hypo type gene, right? I describe fire as the codominant hypos.
Right.
It takes away the crisp blacks of the animal. It turns it into like a brown.
Right.
And again, in DG and in Azanthic, you want that crisp black contrast. So putting fire in it, in my opinion, is going to mute the animal some.
Would you want to avoid pastel as well?
Actually, no. Personally, I think the pastel DG Azanthic is an amazing animal. That's why I wouldn't say avoid it. I wouldn't do too much of it. Like a super pastel might fade it out too much.
Right.
So in my opinion, just one copy is fine. I wouldn't go with two.
Yeah, awesome. Well, guys, please go check out Bob's table any chance you get. It's always a pleasure, man. Have a good weekend. Bob's Balls, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, bro.
You still need to be able to touch one. Can you do it?
You can model for MJ's video. Scoot over, ladies.
That one I'm terrified.
No, I'll give you the non-lethal end.
Okay.
Let me come
Mommy's
around.
gonna hold a snake. Hold on, hold this.
You're gonna hold the whole thing. I mean, it's up to you. I can show
A little
you too.
down.
I think I just have to super scramble, and it's ridiculous. It makes that looks amazing. It makes that look.
And pull it back out of the light so you can see without the light on it.
It's pretty chill. I'm relaxed.
I've never seen a boa like that before.
So yeah, he has this designating as signs that tell people.
That's all right, guys. That's all we have on this episode of the Trap Reptile Vlogs. Make sure you head over to my YouTube channel, the Trap Reptile Vlogs. If you want to enjoy this Daytona experience, you got to come down to the Daytona NARBE. It's one of the best times ever, man. But yeah, that's all we have on this week of the Trap Reptile Vlogs. I'll catch you here next week, and I'm out. Cheers. Thank you for watching this week's Trap Vlogs. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're on top of every single vlog I drop here on this YouTube channel. If you're looking for exclusive content, please click the very first link you see in the description below. Join the Trap Talk Patreon family. As soon as you join the Patreon family, you get a link to the Discord, which will tap you in. I'll catch you guys here next week for another Trap Vlogs, and I'm out. Cheers!